Hello, welcome, Cabbage here. So we are now in the middle of the second year anniversary event, and I guess the first part of the celebration is going to be the quest for Cybele here. And yeah, she is limited time. She's only available for 2 weeks. So if you are interested in getting her, then get her now. And yeah, she's one of those rare quests where she has a extreme stage and an EX stage. And yeah, I will show just the EX stage here. And then this is kind of my main team that I use to beat the EX stage. I've tried it many times with kind of a more standard, more recommended team, but I just can't seem to win. It's a very difficult mission. So this is the team that I used to beat it with, and it focuses around Lucifer, of course. So yeah, first stage, we want to take down the mini-boss down there, and then once we do, all of the little guys will run away. So yeah, we can just focus on the mini-boss. A lot of people, they do recommend to charge up their strike shots here, but I generally skip that. I think the mission takes long enough as it is without it, so... And then also I find that it is possible to get through all of the stages, except for the last one, without strike shots. And then you really want to save your strike shots for the last stage anyway, so yeah, I find stalling is not super important here. But yeah, to talk about the team that I'm using 2 of Tsukiyomi. She is a Pierce with Null Warp and Minesweeper, both of which gimmicks appear on this mission. And then I'm also using Mozart, the Ascension version, and she also is a Pierce with No Warp and Minesweeper. And yeah, I chose Tsukiyomi and Mozart for their mobility. They are Pierce, so they can move, you know, right where you want, and they both cover the gimmicks, so I don't need to worry about them when I'm moving either. And then the reason why I wanted their higher mobility was so that they would have a better chance of hitting Lucifer for her bump combo. And yeah, in the EX stage there's only one round of regular levels, and then after that is the boss immediately, which is why they say to charge up your strike shots on the first stage. So yeah, here we are at the boss. We got the mines, the warps, and then the magic circles. And yeah, very few characters that we have address these magic circles, so we have to kind of play around them. And yeah, if you can try to step on you know, a certain number so that you end up as your original form at the end, that is ideal. But we have to only really be super careful with that with Lucifer. We want her at full strength. But the other 3 characters, actually, it doesn't matter as much if they are the Hyoko form. So, yeah. Alrighty, so yeah, first stage, we just kind of want to keep to the sides of Cybele so that we can stay away from magic circles while also doing damage to the boss. And then as much as possible, we want to keep Lucifer in the middle of the screen, because that way she has the best chance of getting her energy circle into both the boss and the little guys. Yeah, the little guys, they are revived, but they also do a lot of damage themselves, so we kind of want to take them out as we are taking down the boss, and that's very helped by Lucifer's bump combo. Alright, so Lucifer's a little bit far away from the boss, but still the energy circle is wide enough that it can reach her. Okay, we'll take down little guys as we do a little bit of damage to the boss. But yeah, we definitely want to be taking away damage at a higher rate than this. So we'll use the warps to get in kind of better position, and then hopefully get a better energy circle into Cybele's weak point. that's decent. And yeah, to tell the truth, I don't use Lucifer very much. It's not really my playstyle to use her as as just kind of for her bump combo only. But I kind of saw a good chance to use it here, partly because the mission is so difficult. And yeah, for whatever reason, I can beat it with this team, but I can't beat it with any other team. So that's another reason why I'm sticking with this one. Okay, and one nice thing about Mozart is that she has critical, which is pretty awesome for Pierce monsters. I don't know if it appears in this video or not, but when it does a lot of damage, so... Okay, there goes the second boss stage. And then starting with the third boss stage here, things start to get difficult. Especially for bounce type characters. They want to do damage to the boss, of course, but with all of the drones and the magic circles down there, it is difficult to do damage if you are lower in the screen. Yeah, so for bounce types, I recommend to stay above Cybele. Alright, so we got rid of the little guys, and we will just focus on getting Lucifer's energy circle out, and then making sure our guys are still in their original form. And then here I'm wondering if I am stepping on that energy circle down there, or the magic circle or not. Okay, great. Okay, we'll save the heart until it's golden, and we'll use Skill Me Strike Shot instead. Alrighty, very good. Okay, well, we didn't pick up the gold heart, but we were able to advance to the last stage with most of our strike shots intact. Alrighty, we'll go ahead and use Lucifer's strike shot, the Grand Command strike shot. I wanted to get Lucifer above Cybele there. Didn't quite make it though. And then she's kind of in bad position. I think her energy circle might be big enough to make it to the boss, but maybe not. And then another thing about Mozart is that she has a laser plus homing strike shot. And yeah, the laser, it is going to be blocked for much of the mission because of all the laser barriers. But the homing still does a lot of damage, so that makes her worth using. Alright, wondering what to do here. Well, let's test out Lucifer. Yeah, just a little bit far away. So we'll try to work Lucifer closer to Cybele. Alright, so I felt I could do good damage with the homing with this strike shot, but unfortunately I forgot about the homing absorber down there, so not too much damage there. Okay, so I definitely do not want to touch those mines. But we still took decent damage because we were close to them when they went off. Alright, let's restore some hit points and do some damage to the boss. Oh, and there goes the speed clear. Oh well. Alright, and then Cybele does have an ultimate attack. It's like a lightning that hits everybody, and so we definitely want to beat the boss by that time. Okay, still got a few turns left. Alright, pretty good. Alright, it's Lucifer's turn. There are mines and warps around, but I think we can just plow through the mines and then finish off the boss. Come on. Alrighty. Okay, and there we go. So that was kind of my introduction for my main farming team for this Cybele. And yeah, even with this though, my win rate is maybe 50% or less in the EX stage. But yeah, I'll keep working on it, and then I will try to get a clear with a kind of a more conventional team, and put up a video of that, but we'll see if I can beat it or not. Alrighty, thanks for watching. Take care.